A baby girl started her life with little hope for the future, but then doctors at Children's Hospital and a complete stranger stepped in. Medical reporter Meg Ferris has the remarkable journey of a child as she experiences Christmas like never before.
This will be a most special Christmas for Kiona Mock and her newly adopted family, and it's one that many never expected would happen. Kiona was first abused in the womb, born to biological parents addicted to a variety of illegal drugs. And then at the tiny age of 1 month, she came into Children's Hospital in a coma. Her brain was bleeding, with broken legs and ribs, the victim of abuse. A breathing tube down her throat and hooked to a ventilator was her lifeline that day.
They didn't know if she was going to live or die, but you see today that she is very much alive.
At her home in Leesville, Louisiana, Tammy Mock had a premonition that a little girl was waiting for her in need. She and her husband, retired from the Army, already had 7 children between them and had already taken in 14 foster children. 2 have stayed. They didn't know Kiona would be the 3rd foster child to find a forever home with them. Then a phone call.
The state called and said, we have a very fragile baby with very extensive medical needs. Yeah. And so I said yes.
It was a long journey from Leesville, 4.5 hours to Children's Hospital in New Orleans, and a long 2-year medical journey of procedures for Kiona to get well. The breathing tube that saved Kiona's life as an infant made scar tissue in her tiny airway, so doctors had to give her a tracheostomy, a hole in her neck with a tube so she could breathe.
It's pretty intensive for a family to have a tracheostomy in a child. It's like you're right on the edge every day, every minute, every second of your life. So the mom couldn't leave Kiona for a second.
If it fell out, Kiona could not breathe, but with it, she could never talk. As the nearly 2 years went by, Dr. Soet Kanotra, an LSU Health otolaryngologist, performed a delicate surgery opening up the scarred windpipe with pieces of her rib cartilage molded to her exact size.
So that's the hardest part of the whole surgery, is getting it to perfection, because in airway you don't have any work room. You have to be perfect.
After weeks of healing, Kiona got a speaking valve, and everyone could hear her voice for the very first time. Even Kiona was stunned that she had a voice.
She has never said hi before, and that video really takes my breath away.
It was amazing. It was so strong, and just the excitement and the thrill of hearing her voice was just unbelievable.
Kiona, where's your trach?
Bye-bye.
Trach bye-bye? Trach gone?
Yeah.
Oh, you better watch out.
And now today, 2 Christmas presents. The trach is gone, and the Mock family got permanent custody of Kiona.
And that was the biggest blessing and reward we could ever get, because she has changed our lives so much.
I actually relate the whole success of this complex procedures to mom's care. I think the foster mom has been just an angel. I call her an angel. She's known by an angel in this hospital because she's taken care of this baby like I've never seen before.
It's our calling. It's what God called us to do. Not only have we touched their lives, but they have touched our lives so much more.
So yes, Kiona, there is a Santa Claus, and angels too. Meg Ferris, Eyewitness News.
There were concerns Kiona would have lifelong mental and learning problems, but so far doctors say she's hitting all her milestones. To donate to the Vernon Foster Parent Association, click the link on WWLTV.com.